Okay, now this is the number one rod cap, and you know, after I cracked it, the bearing, you can see that the bearing is loose in there. It slides in loose. The wear on the bearing looks comparable to the number 2 wear, but on the number 2 bearing it's not loose and worn like you know, it doesn't really want to come out very easily. You know, it is a little tight in there. Of course, I'm going to keep all these. I'm going to keep all the bearings with. It really doesn't matter, but at this point. But as far as a record goes, I'm going to keep all the bearings with the caps until new bearings are supplied. So I'm working in the back of your tailgate here. Here's your oil pan. Nothing's. Of course, you have, you know, a plastic mat back here, so any oil does spill it. Anyway, it won't make a mess. These are the main cap. The main cap. Rather, it's hard to look through the phone and have the coordination. These are the main cap bolts. Pretty heavy. Look like they were tight. They came off like head bolts, but they were the 2-part main, 2-bolt main system there on the main caps. And I'll get under there and make a video, of course, after I pull all the caps and you know, itemize them all. But this is video number 2 on the number 1 cap connecting rod. I don't want to get these mixed up. I'm working off the drum table, so this cap will go back to, and this is the number 2 record of wear, and it doesn't look too spun. You know, doesn't look all that bad. It doesn't look chewed up, or just looks a little burnt. But I'm going to keep that bearing with. I'm going to keep that bearing with that cap, just for a record. Anyway, so let's do. This is the number 1 bearing was real loose. You know, you can see the. Try to get a good focus here on that wear. There we go, kind of. That's the wear on the bearing. From the sound that the motor made, I expected these bearings to be like completely smushed and worn. There's the journal on the rod cap itself. This thing doesn't want to focus, does it? No focus here. Anyway, here's some focus there. No gouges. Little burnt. But yeah, this, you can see the number 1 cap bearing was just a little loose, you know, compared to the number 2 rod bearing. So yeah, I'll keep on going. I'll have to turn the motor, not turn the motor over with the starter, but of course I'll turn it over by hand to access the other 3. I think the next one will be 4 or 5.